What's up, everybody? Phil Bleckman with barbend.com, and today we get to recap the Deadlift for Reps World Record Showdown that took place this past weekend between Rauno Heinla and Konstantine Janashia. In addition to talking about that recap, we are going to sift through a preview of the other upcoming episodes in the Feats of Strength series that they have already announced. You're not going to want to miss any of it, but before we do that, you have to smash that subscribe button. You're going to want to stay up to date on all things strongman, CrossFit, powerlifting, weightlifting, you name it. You're going to want to stay up to date on it. So smash that subscribe button and head over to barbend.com after you're done watching this video and check out all the latest news. So the battle between Rauno Heinla and Konstantine Janashia was one that everybody was really looking forward to. The world record going into the event was 5 reps at 400 kilograms or 882 pounds. Now, what made this battle in particularly super interesting is that both men currently hold the record together, along with JF Caron. The record is 5 reps. So 5 reps of 400 kilos coming into the day was the record. Both of them shared that record, and both of them were looking to break that record. Now, Heinla stepped up to the plate first, and Heinla had already proven in training that he could in fact lift 6 reps. He had done an unofficial world record after he failed to achieve 6 reps in season 1 when he was battling against Jerry Pritchett. So coming into the day, he had a lot of expectations on his back, and he came out of the gates in absolute force. He knocked out 5 reps in the first 20 seconds of the 75 seconds allotted, which is absolutely insane. So after he knocks out those 5 reps, he drops to his knees. He clearly is trying to get his breath back. The commentary team is explaining that the suit that he's wearing, the belt that he's wearing, it's tough to get in a bunch of air, and he just plowed through a world record's worth of reps on 400 kilos in 20 seconds. So he takes about a minute or so, a little bit under that, but he takes about that amount of time to catch his breath. He squares back up, and he absolutely grinds through to a 6th rep and a new world record before Konstantine has the opportunity to step up to the plate. Janashia gets up to the plate. It is clear it doesn't seem like it's really his day. His first rep, he struggles through it. The commentary team notes that it wasn't as smooth as they were expecting. He gets a second lift up, but clearly it was very taxing for him. Something went awry. We're not really sure what happened, but he had to call it afterwards. So Janashia only was able to produce 2 reps to Heinla's world record 6 reps. So we're not sure what went down with Janashia, but we can say that there has been an official world record set by Rauno Heinla, and that takes us to episode 2 coming up this weekend. Trey Mitchell, Strongman Trey Mitchell, 2018 America's Strongest Man champion, 2019 World's Strongest Man finalist who came in 9th place. He is also going to do a deadlift for reps attempt for a world record, but coming in before this past weekend, he knew he had to hit 6 reps. Heinla has now moved the goalposts, and now Mitchell is going to have to get to 7 reps if he wants the world record. So it's interesting that he initially had an idea of what the world record was in his training. That has now changed. It is now up an additional rep. 7 reps at 400 kilos is extremely difficult. Nobody in the first season was able to produce 6 reps. It wasn't until this season that Heinla, getting a second shot at it, was able to hit that world record. So Trey Mitchell has a lot coming at him on this weekend. Can he hit 7 reps? We are going to find out. He is the lone featured athlete this weekend. Usually in these deadlift showdowns previously, it was 2 competitors or 3 competitors going against each other. Trey Mitchell will be at it alone. So we're going to see if he can produce a world record 7th rep on 400 kilos or 882 pounds. Heading into the 3rd episode that will happen on the 27th, it will feature the return of Tom Stoltman, attempting to break the current Atlas Stone world record of 286 kilograms or 630 pounds that he set himself last season. He's been training with a 304 kilo or 670 pound Atlas Stone, which would put him in an absolute league of his own when it comes to this event. Also, we're going to see 3-time World's Strongest Woman Donna Moore, who currently holds the women's Atlas Stone world record of 150 kilograms or 330.7 pounds, and she is going to attempt to set a new world record. She has already proven multiple times in training that she can lift a 160 kilo or 352.7 pound stone. So Don't expect the current record to survive, as Moore is likely going to break it and then some. Episode 4 lands the following week on October 4th, and it will feature the return of Andrea Thompson. Now, in Season 1, she set out to claim the women's log lift world record. She not only succeeded, but then set it again 2 attempts later on the same day at 135 kilograms, 297.7 pounds. This time around, she's coming to add her name to another record in the deadlift. The weight she will pull is not yet known, but she already has the Rogue Elephant Bar deadlift world record, so chances are looking good that Thompson may be able to add another world record to her resume come October. In episode 5, which is going to be taking place on October 11th, we have world record log lift attempts by 3 of the best ever to compete in this particular event. Luke Stoltman, Rob Kearney, Graham Hicks. Stoltman is going to use this as his second chance to make up for missing the world record in Season 1. He attempted it in Season 1, being judged by the man who currently holds the world record log lift, Zydrunas Savickas. Stoltman was unable to actually lift the log. He struggled, he wasn't able to get it, and that record stood. Rob Kearney is going to come in and aim to cement himself as one of the best ever in this event, as he already holds the American record, and Graham Hicks is going to attempt the same thing as the current British record holder. So 3 of the top log lifters on the planet will be going head to head, trying to set a new world record, trying to break Zydrunas Savickas' world record log lift. It will be an exciting challenge between these 3, and we'll undoubtedly see some extremely heavy logs being hoisted overhead. In episode 6, taking place on October 18th, it's a max deadlift showdown between JF Caron, the return of Rauno Heinla, and Ivan Makarov. Now, also featuring on episode 6 is Mikhail Shivlyakov. He's going to be there to attempt a master's deadlift world record. The other 3 strongmen are going to make attempts that we don't know the weights yet, but the hype is absolutely real if any of them attempt to join Hafthor Bjornsson and Eddie Hall in the 500 kilo club. Makarov in particular, Ivan Makarov in particular, has had a lot of hype around him as of late as the man likeliest to best Bjornsson's 501 kilo deadlift. So be on the lookout. Episode 6 is undoubtedly going to be epic. We're going to see if any of these men can join the 500 kilo club. They would be the 3rd ever to do so. And if any of them best Hafthor Bjornsson's heaviest ever deadlift. Will new world records be set? Will we see the heaviest lifts ever recorded ever in the history of mankind? We'll have to wait and see. But rest assured that Barbend will be covering it all. We're going to have coverage of every single one of those events. You're going to see all those lifts. Any world records that are broken, we'll let you know about it. Until then, I'm Phil Bleckman with Barbend.com, and we will catch you next time.